haven't heard of it. It's a very good reason why you haven't heard of it. And that was basically a very mediocre machine in the early days of the computer wars. That was long redundant by the time I got my hands on one. I played 3 games. One of it was called Quasimodo, and one maybe some sort of cowboy themed Wild West thing, which didn't really play very often. But yeah, I see it was a computer of sorts. Much the same way that a brick is a computer of sorts. And I was pretty happy with this machine. And then the next Christmas, I got given more 20 games, which was very good, very useful to have. And then I was given some Spectrum games, which I tested in my naivety that I didn't actually have a Spectrum, and they were wrong games. And then I was taken into the next room where a ZX Spectrum and about a dozen or so games were lovingly laid out for my surprise. And this bait and switch duly blew my young mind. And that became the start of a very magical friendship with my ZX Spectrum. Now, as you will know, a weird world of wacky, homemade, DIY games designed by some very talented people, and some not so many people obviously, all designed for the Spectrum, which was the working man's option in the early 80s. It was cheaper, more accessible. You could code, you could learn the program, with lots of games available, and it was a place where some pretty amazing and pretty batshit things happened. And it was only until the late early 90s when the Spectrum became effectively obsolete and was replaced by systems such as Nintendo, Sega, Mega Drive, Game Boy and so forth. And as a gamer, you were expected to blow up and get the new model, and I never asked. And so my gaming fascination ended with the Spectrum, and never really, apart from a brief flirtation with the PlayStation 2, which is, that was it. Now, the Spectrum, for those who don't know, was designed by Sinclair Computers, and the first ZX model was the first mass market home computer in the UK. It wasn't versatile, it wasn't even very good, but it was cheap and people bought it in their thousands. And this rapid accumulation of the bottom line led to the start of the 128K Spectrum, and then of course the 128K Spectrum. And these went hand in hand with the burgeoning computer boom of the 80s in the UK. And a lot of people will have learned to code and to play games on these machines. And it's only when the computer bubble burst in the mid-80s that Sinclair was basically sold to Amstrad, and that dastardly Alan Sugar Scroat bought it up, and they repackaged 128 and 128+2, and that is the model that I used to play. The +2 had a built-in tape deck, which meant that you could basically repackage the whole thing again. The tape deck made it more or less reliable because people had to recalibrate their tapes from their previous settings and players. But that's the one that I had, and that bought it looks pretty damn cool at the time. Now, for reasons unbeknownst to me, maybe it was a quixotic thought, I actually came into the possession of a second-hand original Spectrum 128K, which is this one. Exactly similar to the one that I had when I was a kid, and I bought one, and I'm going to unbox it live not live, a little bit live, but not when you're watching this. If you would like to watch it at the same time I'm doing it, that would be very creepy, so don't do it. But I'm going to be unboxing it, and you can see in all its glory, setting it up, seeing how it works, and then have a good old play as far as one of the things that I've managed to obtain. So, cheers. Let's see it with the unboxing in 2 ticks. Okay, well here it is. This is the unboxing. layer of expertly applied gram tape. Nice Mickey Mouse interior, several layers of bubble wrap. Save that for just a moment. And this. Okay. This is the main event. Oh my god. Oh! That thing's back. There it is. Here we go. This 128K+2. The box is in amazing condition. Oh. So even the foam padding has the Sinclair logo on it. Oh my god. There we see. You see there's the built-in data coder. You got the proper molded keyboard. MIDI input, TV sound, keypad, RGB for modern TV purposes. Wow. I haven't seen one of these in about 25 years, must be. So this is what we used back before digital kids. This is a TV aerial to Sinclair connector. Amazing. And here we have a Sinclair joystick. This is genuine joystick connector. Absolutely amazing. Also here is these few complimentary games. These were Fruit Machine Simulator, Pub Trivia Simulator and Pedro. As you can see, Fruit Machine Simulator, games haven't really moved on in the past 25 years ever. I'm amazed we don't get Farming Simulator in its original beta format. That's clearly incredible. And of course the only game that's come close to loading tonight is Horace Goes Skiing, which of all the stupid games is just amazing. Okay, let's try this. Horace crosses the road, which is, I'm sure you'll agree, a very tricky thing to do. There we go. Got the ski. Amazing. That's what I'm talking about. So after tonight's adventures, these are the games that don't load. That's the game that does. But it's the start, and thank you for tuning in.